shivers whenever I would think about you. Now that I left, I live without you. I'm on my own again. I got the shivers whenever you went out of line, yeah. Now it's like everything is fine, yeah. 'Cause now I'm alone again.
When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishful thinking.
Hello.
Life the vision drifting by until I found a lighthouse in your
Hi, Jamie. I thought it was going to be a bit late because I had to go to the store to get toilet paper. But I made it. Hello, Mr. fucking Godmother. Is it doing the? There we go. Hey, fuck. I love it when my shit works. I'm in. Drone now that. Oh. I should have expected that it to be a VR Chat Plus thing, but whatever. There it is. I had to go to the store before this. I thought I was gonna be late. Ooh! There we go. I just accidentally turned my fucking music up so loud it blasted my eardrums out.
You're supposed to give some people making out with each other. It's so weird, Pardu. Stop.
Huh? What?
Pardu's being Pardu.
I mean, that's nothing new, but sure.
He added everybody for Nuclear Nightmare a while ago, and he, like, in the ad, he fucking posted a gif of two guys making out. It was like, Pardu, why? In the Rose server.
I think I'm in that one.
I didn't see this. It was a while ago.
Maybe I left. I might have left it.
Oh, yeah.
I might have needed a clear space.
Teehee, teehee.
Teehee.
I used to be in 100 servers. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
I'm still in 100 servers, and I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
count, bro. It's
12,
too
13,
many.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36,
Yeah, I don't have to count, because every time I try to join a new one, it tells me I can't.
I haven't gotten that far, so I'm not at 100, but...
If you have Nitro, then you can go more. I know that.
No, I know. But see, I think I'm over 100 because that was just from friends. That was like from friends, like streamer servers alone, and not including RP. So
I'm gonna hold like
we're not gonna
5 friend servers, and then everything else is roleplay.
we're not gonna talk about the Mark DiCarlo fucking server that I'm in with Chris Pratt and Ricky Berwick.
Oh my god.
What? I share a server with Chris Pratt and Ricky Berwick.
I'm still in a server
Those are?
that Hat Kid made for a game,
creators.
Pecco Pecco Battle. I don't know if you remember that.
Do.
I'm still in that server.
Until they posted something, and I went, "Oh fuck! I share a server with these two."
I left the Japanese one
Yeah?
because, well, they were all speaking Japanese, so I couldn't understand what they were saying.
Makes sense, I guess.
Ah.
Actually, wait. I need to go check something quick.
Goodbye.
I played Jasmine today at Bayo 9, controlling her drone, and Foreman was there. And when Foreman walked away, Jasmine just sat there going, like behind his back. Just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Oh God, why am I yawning? Why am I so tired? I woke up like 2 hours ago. Fuck.
I'm taking well, that's why. Jesus Christ, my guy.
Okay, it was maybe 3 hours ago.
Yeah, man. That makes it better.
I needed to make sure that the world was actually updated to what it needed in it. So you guys were good.
That's fair.
Oh, right, that's how that works.
I don't know if you saw the clip, but your daughter fucking hit her friend in the nuts the other day.
No.
He made her cry and he apologized, and as payback, she's like, "Can I hit you?" And he's like, sure. So they went behind a rock, and she pulled out her bat, and of course he's covering his face, and she's like, I'm not gonna hit you in the face. Lower your arms, you pussy. Cup check. And it was so funny. Fucking, I love Gruntle so much. Gruntle's so funny. He just went. And Jess was like, oh my god, you sound like me when you made me cry. Just walks back over to the group. Jasmine, where's Chai? He's behind the rock. Jasmine, what'd you do? I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
That's nothing, definitely.
I am a pure, innocent being. I have never done anything wrong in my life.
Uh-huh.
You smell fire? I think someone's pants is on fire.
Oh no.
Smells like you.
Oh!
No, actually, that's just my left arm.
For a
Don't worry
second, I
about
thought
it.
you were gonna
Oh, yeah, that'll do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, something's on fire?
Huh? Oh!
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
I'm dead.
I don't have any actual fire effects on me, though. Okay.
Oh, wait. Wait.
Actually, you know, that is an important thing. This is...
I know, right? I should have been doing that instead of whatever the fuck I was doing in elementary school.
Very shortly, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, not even because of fighting eldritch beings. I feel like it'll have a really important impact on various things going on in his body right now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ew! I'm kidding. Ew, gross! Spider!
Do the middle finger and I can't.
Man, what is
Your middle finger is just this.
Can I put the? I don't think I can. Oh no, I can.
There you go. You know, you have the
There you
perfect, you have the perfect hands for an energy sword.
Amazing.
You're an elite. I can't believe it. Elite preferred
Also,
species.
You need to watch what you say because we're plotting.
Plotting? Ooh. All right. Tee.
Huh?
The thing I told you about with Jasmine.
Oh, yeah.
Like a long time ago.
Bring for gore.
I forgot.
Bring for gore. I for gore. I'm about to yell at Kev. Kev is in the VC and I'm
Yeah,
about to yell at him.
I was gonna say, where the fuck is he?
I gotta put all the other effects on this version of the model.
I gotta learn how to make models.
So you don't have to take a year to put your weapons on?
So I don't have to take a year to get an actual fucking character made.
Yeah, how long was Ken just the NPC?
Oh, I don't think it was necessarily as long as it took to make Mickey. I think it might have.
Oh no, Mickey was like a year for the model and another year for the weapons, bro.
That was first.
For, like,
This
3
Mickey
days.
was also like a year.
Yeah, I know.
I think Ken was a little under a year, maybe 10 or so months.
I mean,
Like
I
to
can't say
think.
anything. I didn't make the base of this model, so.
I mean, I didn't make any of my models except for the first one, and even that one I was walked through.
Yeah, never did Pepe originally.
Never did Mafia Mickey.
I remember that.
The really ominous music started playing the moment that you got that close to it.
Yeah.
I'm listening to fucking NCS right now.
I gotcha.
And then I can also do mine too.
Fuzzy, fuzzy legs, fuzzy legs, fuzzy legs, fuzzy legs. Come here, come here.
I wanna feel you.
Hello.
Come here. I wanna feel
Me,
you.
me, me.
Hold on, can I like walk in as this? I'll have to turn gestures off if I do.
I don't know. Ooh!
Bark.
Why bark? Why?
Because she's half hellhound.
Partially in the ground.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got it.
I also don't think, unless you have to activate its walking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I had animations turned off.
Hmm.
I don't think about these things.
Oh.
Gestures, please. Cooperate with me. Bark. What the fuck?
Bork. Death.
I'm so mad. I'm just a big puppy.
Oh, pupper.
I don't want to go into a mindscape.
I wonder what that. Whoa!
Oh
I'm
god,
gone.
that's what.
Hey, man, you can't pull this shit on me. I did you first, fucker.
I thought I hit something. I was like, where am I going?
Can't wait for it to happen the other way around, man.
I'm being kidnapped by myself.
Bark.
Bork. What was I even
I hit
doing?
Mantra with a fucking, like, Mindscape shenanigans in a fucking, like, one-off.
Oh god. If you did
Yeah.
that to her, especially, I think she'd be like, oh shit! I get the fuck out.
I want.
Oh my god.
I
do that
want
now.
someone to try.
That's a very not this character.
I want someone to try to go into Mickey's mind because they're not gonna get in there. They're gonna go somewhere else.
Well, I play a Psychonaut character, and one of the things that I always say whenever I play them is going into an alcoholic's mind is the worst because it's literally just their thoughts just drowned in alcohol and you can't breathe. Like, that's how I always play it off whenever I play them.
So Mickey's mind is just an ocean of whiskey. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, so is his liver, but
Yeah.
Hey, that's his original liver still. All right. For reasons.
yeah, man.
The liver is the source of his power.
That's how I can drink so much. I get power from the alcohol.
Magic is stored in the
Literally
appendix.
drank like 3 bottles of whiskey one night and then jumped out a window.
He did, and then he probably drank a few more bottles.
So I started a bit as Jasmine. She'll be sitting on Bishop's balcony with her helmet on, and when people
You know,
walk
I like
by,
to
all
think
I
that
hear is
you're the
this.
reason I didn't drink as Pepe. Because you drank enough for not just you drink
Well,
enough
that's
for
all I
everyone in the
hear.
fucking fallen, not just
Yeah.
2 people.
Or
Yeah.
like,
You took all of it.
Yeah.
or like she'll start playing this randomly. I just found like a bunch of low quality songs, so it just sounds like Jasmine's just fucking blaring them over her helmet.
Oh my god.
Dude, I got to do my favorite thing today.
Oh.
We were literally, like, there was like 6 of us at Cerberus at 09 today, and we were just doing nothing. So we all just got a fucking circle, and I just started playing, where is it? Oh, there it is.
Oh my god.
Cerberus security. Guys.
We're the good guy.
And we boogie our way out.
Ah, dude, I want to go. I want to do a mission like that again. That fucking just straight up deranged fallen mission where we were way
Oh.
over geared.
Uh-huh. Which
Like-
one?
It was the where we just went out. It was when I had just gotten like tier 2 or something, or like later in the I don't remember, but it was just like in the back alleys in like the Tensei City map, and we just like absolutely harassed.
Oh, is it the one with the, there were shriekers and whisperers there too?
I don't think so. No, it was literally just like a bunch of like base level tigers, no one special, just getting fucking harassed. like torn up.
Well, I mean, that is also something that we definitely would have done back then.
Ravenholm. Like it was like all of our top fucking members were just out.
Yeah.
Absolutely like
Shitting on the Tigers.
carving. Yeah, like for no reason. We just like it was just like it was just a vent anger, but it was so fun.
I mean, hey, there's always a reason to kill tigers. Because they're tigers.
Well, yes.
Always.
There was just such this unhinged mission because we were just like laughing about it, having like, you know, like a good time chatting and
Yeah. While people were dying around
like,
us.
having casual conversation. I think like me and Nan had like casual conversation while I was just like fucking clobbering a guy.
Yeah, that sounds like something we would have done back then.
I don't know. I love the unhinged nature of that shit.
I mean, hey, recently Mickey and Andrew from the meat rack went out and killed a bunch of ball cultists. Just because.
Yeah.
Teehee.
I mean, that's
I mean,
what Nia
Pepe's
does. She'll go
canonically
out and
also
kill the
just
bitch
gone
she
out
can.
with Mavis a few times and just like found people in the street to beat up. So,
It's always a good time.
I'll be right back in a second. What time is that meeting starting?
I got
27 minutes
no
ago.
idea. Depends on it depends on how many people show.
My mom is so pretty. Look at my mom. My mom's pretty.
You guys haven't started yet?
Gay.
I mean,
My mom's pretty, even though she's fucking whiplash
respectfully,
with her
yeah.
boobs.
I'm preparing for the other thing that's gonna happen.
It's fucking. She turns left and you're in that wall.
Look where I turned around and ran right into you.
No, I'm lost.
That was the night that we did all the haunted houses and stuff. In character. I fucking turned around and...
Oh yeah, that night.
No, I don't remember.
It was so fun.
I'm pretty sure there's a clip of it.
I think there is. There might be.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's always so awkward calling this fucking woman pretty in this model. 'Cause it's like, yeah, those are repressed feelings. No,
Yeah. Poor Pepe.
Yeah, the whole situation between these characters is correct. It's fine.
I mean,
It's so fucked.
what are you, Dorothy? What's going on?
No, she's a 50s wife. Look at her.
That's why.
Oh right, yeah, that's fucking McKay's thing, isn't
See
it?
that? I'm playing a gun.
Willa does actually have this dress.
Oh my god! Oh my god! There he is.
I almost had a fucking heart attack. I thought my tech issues were happening again.
Oh. Well, I mean, you're only 29 minutes late, and so are we.
Yeah.
We haven't started yet, so.
In a moment. I think
A
after this war,
WandaVision
there needs
moment?
to be
Oh
a
my
WandaVision
God.
moment. After what's gonna happen, holy shit.
Fucking knowing her though, she wouldn't wear like the typical dresses. She would dress like a rebel.
Yeah, she would. I feel like she'd be the.
She'd wear like the greaser outfit.
She would greaser outfit or like more so overalls and all that stuff.
Yeah.
No dresses, none of that. Not her style.
Ow, my foot.
The only time I used this was for a scene that
With that. Yeah,
Hound
I
did.
remember that scene.
and it was
yeah.
his vision of what Malia saw as Willow. It was Sokoto and Queen that went into
Yeah.
his mind.
And Stellaria was the ballerina. Yep. I remember that stream.
Oh.
Man, I can't believe I now know how to fix a ham radio, though. Because it's the same issue. Because of my fucking VR.
Nice.
It's yeah, like I know I told some of you already, but like my issue
tech issues. Guess what it was?
Pass and drive. Pass is
RFI.
Ooh.
A very specific issue that barely anyone
Oh.
has touched upon.
I'm also totally not making a new character. Shut up.
What did you realize?
realized that this model doesn't have her horns on it. God damn it. Okay, on this model it's the horns.
I'm Russian. I'm
I
immune to
got it
your
as the
anime
middle of
bullshit.
the corporal RP on Friday, and I'm like, what's missing from my forehead? My fucking circlet. My circlet. And I'm sitting there talking to Hal, his values about the circlet, and I'm surprised he didn't say anything about it.
You know?
The supernatural is a firearm.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we did on the first missions here. Killing those
To be
fucking
fair, that
things.
is the Russian way.
Oh.
It's historically what we've always done.
I've
and
been
it's
eaten.
worked most of the time.
What the hell?
The only time it didn't work is when we
Feetsies.
didn't have big enough guns.
What did you just say?
I said I've been eaten.
If you're
Feetsies.
dealing with ghosts, spectral bullet.
Dealing with ghosts,
Eat it,
I
it, it.
simply don't believe.
I simply don't
Throw salt at 'em.
What are you wearing? Mom, put a sweater on.
All I gotta say is, awooga.
Oh my god. I like how you have all of these outfits and all and
Oh, it's not your fault your mom caught.
it's hers technically.
It is her. Bro, I've said some crazier shit.
Everybody in the chat says that to me. Just like, I'm sorry your mom and dad are hot. And I'm like, stop.
All right, the dad.
Your dad's a fucking demon, but
I'm gonna repeat the quote that I heard earlier. Hold on. Malleus McTwist dad ass.
okay, man,
Oh my god.
that's nuts.
Oh my god.
Everyone's reaction to seeing fucking Howl and the Malleus avatar twerking.
Oh god.
I mean, that'll do
I think-
him, I guess.
find that-
Jesus.
I think Mickey would
I gotta find that world
shoot
actually
himself
now,
if he
think
saw
about
that.
it.
I think, you know. I think
Sap.
I'm surprised you didn't shoot yourself whenever you got hugged by the man, just randomly. You were those house.
I know. I was just like, oh god.
Fucking resolve. Who cares?
The impulse control.
No. I would. Oh god, I should have like.
My two responses to being grabbed by a random person, especially someone like him, is either I go for the jaw or I'm trying to suplex him.
It would have been
Like,
hilarious
okay, we're going this way.
if I would have just went outside and you all just heard a gunshot.
Bam!
You just heard a gunshot and you see Mickey fall past the window. Nah, but Mickey's been in one of that man's many homes. If he would have shot himself, he'd have done it a long time ago.
Me too. I stuck into one of those.
Oh, whoa.
Into one of his homes.
Yeah, I snuck in. And I would've gotten
So to
hit
step
with
it up,
too,
I've
but
got to
for that meddling
firebomb one of
kid.
his homes. Okay.
Like how you're the meddling kid in that scenario.
Looks at Willow. If it weren't for that meddling kid.
If it weren't for that meddling kid, looks in a mirror.
Hey, listen, I'm worried about my mom, okay? I'm allowed to be concerned about my own mother.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, even if it means breaking into like a highly secured fucking councilman's house.
Yeah, I know you gotta do what you gotta do.
And breaking and entering already. She's making us so proud.
She's already done that before.
Sarah
Life
helped
of
her out.
crime
Abandoned
awaits.
places, though.
Yeah, Sarah was there.
We've been teaching her well, I see.
What are you teaching my child?
Criminal activity.
It's not even wrong.
Honestly,
It's not
everybody-
even wrong.
One of the first
Your
issues
child's
in,
being
uh,
raised by a
Average
group of
116 was a
fucking
gun,
hooligans.
so-
Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, someone
Yeah, I was
gets
gonna
a
say.
gun on your sweet 16th birthday, and I just stand there and just be like, what the fuck?
I mean, Mickey has offered to make Jasmine guns several times.
Oh, that's
Okay, that's fine. She's okay with Charles and Mickey and with guns and Jasmine, but that's because they are more experienced in guns and how to use them.
Fair.
Steel owns a gun business.
Okay, well, Willow don't know that. And I'm
Willow don't know that.
thing. Willow trusts that,
Well,
man.
it's so fucking funny too.
Which is a
because,
mistake.
Like, you can tell the difference between
well,
the
yeah,
severe
but,
friends
like,
and the Orlando
brother-
soccer friends.
Brother.
Friends are like, yeah, do crime. Here's
The thing
gun.
is, you were
Orlando soccer friends
reliable
are like, why the fuck are you
comparatively to so many people.
Fair, fair.
That might have been because you were never injured because you had never had weapons, but we don't have to talk about that.
I mean, hey, he still went places without weapons.
He did, but like you were never looking for a fight because you never would have won because you didn't have any weapons.
At least, yeah, back then. Now I'm playing him differently. Because I can. I'm in Metaverse.
I'm also doing that too.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Metaverse, Kingdom Hearts boy.
Yeah, but see, when I joined Metaverse, I lost an arm and then spent a year without it.
Mickey almost lost his left arm. To LF.
Heal issue.
This character has a keyblade. I'm allowed to say it.
I don't have a keyblade! Leon, no. Wait, did Leon?
This character does not care, but my other character.
Oh, your
Sophia,
character.
that has one. She fucking hates it. She could just get rid of it. She fucking hates having one.
Oh my god. You don't know how many times in season 1 I was told that somebody was gonna get me a fucking keyblade.
Yep.
pretty sure just NS is James.
I think it was both NS and it was also Incog.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna address something to my chat real quick. We don't talk about the time that Jasmine helped rob a train. Okay. We're not gonna talk about that part.
Didn't you tell Mickey as Jasmine?
Yeah,
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mickey knows.
Willow robbed a bank whenever she was still in the gang life.
That went so poorly because of
It did.
fucking desync and nothing
Fair,
else.
This was a
It was
trade from a
terrible.
completely different universe.
It
that
was a
belonged to
missing
really bad
input.
corpo, so it was fine.
Didn't someone die that day?
Mouse died. Mouse got shot in the
Oh
face
my
by
god,
her.
yeah.
On the face in the
Stood there
fallen base. I
crying.
think largely unrelated to the bank heist, but
She was killed at Mickey's feet
Oh,
and he
what?
blames himself for it. She stabbed,
Evie.
yeah, she stabbed Evie.
Yeah, Evie.
Yeah. I saw,
Remember, like,
oh,
Hal and them, like, Hal, Shan, it was Hermes, like,
it was
Topaz,
all
like,
of the
a bunch
fucking
of
yeah.
all of the tiger leads at that point are standing there. That happens, and all of us just either break down in tears or like ready to like.
I almost pulled up my shotgun if Howell was not at my back with a firearm.
I was right next to Hermes, so I couldn't really do much of anything.
That shotgun was me.
He had a gun in his
fucking
hands.
mag-fed,
I
the
was
mag-fed laser
working
shotgun. I
on-
would have started fucking pulling triggers.
I was working on Mouse, and then he walked up to me and said, "You're not going to be taking care of her anymore." And I was just like, "Fuck!"
Yeah.
And then watched her get shot in the head.
The fucked up thing
Oh,
is Mickey noticed Mouse acting strange before anything happened, and I was trying to get to Mouse before anything happened, and he couldn't. I was too slow.
Me, the
All I
party
remember, I was all around that fucking base that day.
Oh,
Oh my god,
yeah.
I was so in character at that point that like I couldn't close my fists because of the endorphins. Like the fucking hit of just like, oh shit.
there were a few
Just
times
physically unable to grip.
where there was so much stress. It was just like, oh god, you gotta just kind of move something.
I mean, I sat down and I just did this for like an hour.
that week that the six got kidnapped, I didn't sleep well that week.
Oh my god.
Dude, I want to lose my fucking mind.
Oh,
Originally, Willow was going to, originally they were going to have her go, but then they switched out with someone else, and thank God she didn't go. She probably would have been part of the six. Because she probably would have tried to have gotten Reese's out.
oh God. That was a fucking wild time. Oh my God.
Have you ever been told about what happened with like the whenever Leo and Aiden got taken by Malleus because of what Lono did and whatnot?
Yeah. I think I was told in character.
Originally, Willow was also supposed to be there, and because of how young and her wearing fallen colors to that meeting, she more than likely would have been taken with Mavis and Aiden and Leo. But Sean had to talk Chase out of it because Chase was also going to probably give her a punishment too, even though Willow had no idea as to what Leo was doing. All she had was a letter from him saying that he fucked up.
I'm just waiting for the day that Beta decides to do something with Leo.
I don't know what he's planning to do.
I don't either.
Every time I hear him talk about it, he always says that Hal never responded.
Yeah, well.
The only thing that I remember being told is that he was in the playground and that's the last place that he was seen.
I think, wasn't
And a
he
lot of
in
people
Marlowe at one
playground don't-
point?
Yeah. And a lot of people don't survive Marlowe or the playground, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's just deemed dead at this point.
Yeah. He's assumed dead until Beta and Hal come up with something.
Yeah.
I don't know whenever Ray's gonna come in.
I saw
I might just let you all go in.
Zen.
Yeah, Ray was here, but then they.
Oh, Zen's doing a mission right now. That's why she's not here.
Yeah, Zen's doing an Aegis thing. They're doing Aegis stuff.
Got it. That makes sense.
Also, speaking of beta, Matcha, I should probably let you know, after all this war stuff, Sapphire might disappear for a while.
Oh no.
She may or may not have hooked Yuffie up with someone who knows how to do nuke stuff, and they may or may not be planning to blow up the fucking LF tower.
I have no idea. I don't know who could have made that bomb.
The thing is, though, is that Sapphire has no fucking idea.
What you do?
No idea that they're planning that, and when she finds out, she's
Why'd
going
you
to be
find the
very
war crime
fucking
bomb,
pissed.
man?
She's going
Why'd
to
you
be
go and
very
do it?
fucking pissed off at Yuffie for that.
No one
Like,
knows.
put her trust in Yuffie for that.
No one knows Mickey made the bomb. And no one's gonna know.
Malaysia.
Wait, Yuffie and who are planning to blow up the tower?
I think like Riot's group. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on the table. I haven't heard anything of that.
But Sapphire's fucking terrified of LF because her daughter absolutely loves Trick to death. And since now they've got their eyes on her daughter, that kind of makes Sapphire go, okay, I really can't piss them off because that puts my daughter in danger. So when she hears about that shit happening, she's gonna be like, nope, you just endangered my entire fucking family if they found out that I was the one who hooked you up with that source. No, you fucking lied to me. I'm like going to Dreamtopia and I'm not coming out for a while. Fuck all of you.
Frickin' Yuffie. Yuffie's gonna do Yuffie stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, she is, isn't she?
Plan a bomb just straight in like the garage or something of like the parking area of the tower and just
Car bomb.
Oh.
the hell out of that thing.
No, he's smarter than that.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
can't have shit in Detroit.
Man, I can't even have a functional fucking body, bro.
Just get a new
You
one.
got a lot of
Fake
shit
knee.
going on right now.
I got so much bullshit. I got a fake knee. I got a fake arm. My face is
shit in Detroit.
fucked.
Hey, guess what?
My
You're so
everything
funny.
under the tank top is
Than you now.
fucked.
You can even have even less.
Just
My insides are fucked by two things right now.
Oh my god. All the shit's going on with you.
they don't need them anymore.
I mean, it's always been this way. I've always been
Just
the
be
one
a
to get
bullet.
Fair.
Just be a bullet sponge like Yorick is. Like when the time he took a fucking rocket.
I am. I've eaten LF sniper rounds, plasma rounds. I've fist fought one of the level 4s. You know.
Let's see here.
Damn it, you moved.
I took a fucking chain blade to the back.
Yep.
Put your shirt on, you slut. There you go.
No, it
I mean, I was, I guess, bystander to a mission that had level 6s on it. I kind of didn't really participate because I had one arm and I sat in the back and went, "You guys got this."
Good job. Oh wait, you would have to.
That's literally what I followed up into the level 5. They went through the door and I sat there and I went, "All right, good luck."
Good luck.
I took my stream camera out and I just watched.
I want to know what that drone camera does. I can't use it because it's fucking VR Chat Plus.
It's just it's probably just a VRC drone, like prefab sort of thing.
Well,
Imagine paying money for VR.
oh,
I fucking paid money for the VRC drone prefab. I'm not gonna pay money to get it, but like built
It's
in.
so fucking bad. I went to get a game yesterday because it just came out.
Ooh.
And the game is free.
nice color.
Immediately afterwards, yeah, I just spent $50.
Thanks.
Because I bought
I like
the
it.
games.
Ugh.
I really need to watch it.
I need to put a thing on this gun where if he cocks the hammer back, it unloads the entirety of the battery in one shot.
Double trigger.
Essentially.
Hey, Dimitri.
Ooh.
Leave him alone.
I just got like,
Stop.
oh, I just got like flashbang with audio and the VCM in. Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
Er,
I'm probably gonna start getting in.
I'm gonna put it in there.
yeah, I would absolutely be in the mech bay.
Probably wanna help me train.
I don't know.
Like to help me train.
I'm gonna go in and go into the engineer.
Help you train? I'm a dog. What do you want me to help you train for?
I'm a dog.
No, it's Mia.
Hold on, I need to
Yeah,
turn
it's
on my
Mia.
You wanna fight
locomotion.
an aberrant?
Oh god, I don't know. Oh god, I don't.
Freaky, bro.
Freaky.
Wanna punch
Ma'am,
John,
I don't
yeah.
know how to tell you this, but I'm into men. I'm not, you know. Women are cool and all, but you know, guys just.
07.
I guess I gotta ask. This is just a you as Willow thing. Have I been discharged or have I been here the whole time?
Also, Mickey
You
should
would have
fight
been
you.
discharged after
That would be
3 days.
funny. That would be funny. I want to see Mickey
Yeah.
fighting you.
Though she still would have been hesitant on doing it, but she. but she still would have
Well,
been
it's so
doing it.
real. It's better than trying to find a new house because the Palace District sucks right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Live at the meat rack. That's what Mickey does.
I actually might have to because there's nowhere safe right now.
So you're saying that like 3 of us are at the have a place at the meat rack?
Yeah. I mean, technically, you could just move in with Mickey. He's got a separate bunk.
I might have to do that because industrial. Nope, can't do that.
Fuck D0.
Can't do D0.
We left there once. We're not gonna voluntarily go back.
I'm not gonna walk back in when it's under more martial law than it was previously.
Besides,
I mean, they don't know us. My internal record got expunged, but
technically, Yark would be the only one to be able to even step foot into D0 with fucking Guardian.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, Guardian isn't a place you go to live, and fucking Palace sucks balls right now.
Mickey can get into D0 illegally because he knows ways, but
I probably could also get into D0 pretty illegally.
That's how I'd just say that Mickey gets in if ever I'd go like to a gang lobby or something.
If I get in immediately, Keishan will find out at the borders, and then they're just like, "Oh shit, we're on your ass now, bitch."
Nah, just go in with Mickey. He has legal ways in.
You're also going to be magically starved, so there's that.
Yeah, it's another thing that happens.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you want a place to live,
kill this thing inside of me when it becomes a problem.
We'll
get to that when we get to that.
Just stay there for a couple days, let it die out.
I'll just sneak in, stay there for 3 days, and walk out.
You could stay in the den.
Jasmine does.
Yeah, man.
What does Jasmine do?
Totally. You know, honestly, I think this
Go stay at a random shrine that she found during misadventures.
No. He's going to D0 because D0 sucks the mana out of everything.
Unfortunately, okay.
You're racist.
You're into that, I guess, but...
One of these days, Jasmine's gonna break down Mickey's door and be like, "I'm staying here for tonight, bye."
To break into the meat rack verse.
Mind is this?
I'm here now.
I'm here now. Alright, I should put... Well, actually, that could stay. Fuck it. Alright, I'm going in. I'm making this decision. Alright, so if I stand... Yeah, that's a good height. Uh-oh. Whew. Yep. What dangers? There's my little guy. Yeah, I still need to think of a name for him. He's my little guy, though. All right. Let me get that. Actually, I'm gonna set it here for now. Let that cool down. Put down the tongs. Oh. Alright, let's see. Actually. I mean, hey, Mickey's perfectly fine with doing that. Perfect. What's that handle that I had? There it is. Fuck, I forgot to grab the rivets. Oh, it's a bag. Nice and straight. Now let's sharpen this thing. based on and make this razor sharp. Howdy. How you tonight?
I'm merely here just to act as a, well, to act as eyes and ears for Mr. Tennix. He is
Got it.
unable to at least attend the meeting himself due to, at least, matters with his family.
Ugh, that's unfortunate. Nothing too bad, or?
No, it is simply just that he had already scheduled to spend time with his daughter today.
Oh, got it. Yeah, that's understandable. Anyone else here you see?
Besides you, I did see Miss Willow here earlier, walking by. She seems to be heading towards the entrance, perhaps waiting to, I guess, greet someone.
Maybe. Or she's leaving, one of the two. I don't think so, though. Considering she did say meeting and all.
What exactly are you working on anyway?
Just a knife.
I see.
Yeah, that's sharp.
Just in case you
Oh.
know a sword happens to break.
I always keep extra weaponry on me just in case my mains break. It's good policy.
It certainly is, yes.
How you doing, Willow?
So. How are you?
I just finished up working on a knife real quick. And I'm probably gonna get back to working on other weaponry after the meeting. Whenever you want to do that.
Fair enough. Probably try and get it done
As soon as possible.
quickly as I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So that I'm not taking up people's time.
See anyone else out there while you were around?
It's all Red and Yark.
I'll go have a chat with them, I guess.
I think they should be out by the fire. That's where I'm heading to if you want to follow suit.
You want to head out with us? Let's go. Oh. I should probably clean my hands at some point. Covered in gunpowder. Is that's what I heard you say, right?
Huh?
You said is right? Or am I mishearing you? Or did you just breathe or something?
I don't think I was gonna. No, I was going to say something. There's a lot to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Not too much, but still a lot.
I should probably go check to see how the mech's going. I haven't done that in a little
They
bit.
look fantastic. I'd go check them out first. I know people have been going that way if you want to at least see how they look first before I start the meeting.
Alright. Ooh, yeah, they're coming along great. I know I've been working on the weaponry more so in the other bay.
Yeah. My cousins have been trying to work on the tech aspect and how it operates with the mechs. to make sure that they're fully operational.
That's good.
And whoever obviously is in them is able to maneuver everything that they can with it.
Mm. That makes sense. Yeah. So I was thinking, we got 4 to play with.
Yep. They have shields.
I assume we want, just to make it easy, make all the weapons the same. No specialty, because I could make specialty weapons if you want me to.
I have a set list that I think might work from what we have from the original schematics of what they have.
Hmm.
Something a bit more better.
I wouldn't mind putting on something on at least one of them to keep it a bit farther back and keep pressure, you know. Maybe a howitzer or something.
See what that is and what the idea is with that.
Something like a howitzer, I think. Pretty sure.
Mm. We could certainly try and do something with one of them, but we'd have to see.
Well, as long as they're, operational by the time we need them. That's all that really matters.
Yeah. Technically, we only have 3 weeks, so...
I should work on those weapons a little quicker then, shouldn't I?
Yeah. The meeting today is just to tell everybody that it's all hands on deck at this point, and we're kind of pushing things.
Yeah, a little bit.
We found out at the last session that we're kind of running out of time.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I know what I'm working on for a while. Yeah. Let's go hang out. At least for a little bit before the meeting. It's good, Chuckle Fox.
There comes the fun confusion of living in this fucking city.
Fun confusion.
Yeah. You know what's wild to me is that I didn't even realize I was in a different dimension here until I was explicitly told, and that was...
We are?
Still something that Yes.
Yeah, we're in the mix of...
You know what? I almost started throwing some fucking fists when I heard that. I'll be so honest.
To be fair, I've been to the Abyss, so I don't really...
First time.
Glad you all have experience. So happy for you all. Fucking high places you all have been.
I don't know if the Abyss is a high place.
Here like an ant.
It doesn't get any better, trust me.
I had my own mask almost melt onto my face. Because I got dragged
I didn't
into
need
the
another
warrens.
dimension to get my face to melt into my face, man.
I had giant tree creatures with flaming swords try to kill me.
It's not like it's not like I'm obviously disfigured or anything. No, that would be weird.
Let's see here. I fought the giant.
You know what I remember is whenever we went to the outer planes and we had that arachnoid that started chasing us, and that we were trying to find a way
I'm going back to kick its ass.
Falling into the void. I thought we fucking died. And then you agreed
Yeah,
with me.
man.
Probably did.
This is how I expected my life to go when I dropped out of high school. This is where I thought I'd end up.
Just think about it. Our lives took a turn for the worst after. That is why we no longer listen to Marge.
Yeah. Well, that's something we can agree on.
Unfortunately.
I've seen. It's horrible.
Huh?
You see, that kind of shit is what happens when you don't listen to me.
Well, at least from what I could speculate, it's probably what happened with her arm, considering the way that everything.
She told me it is,
but...
yeah.
Fucking great. Okay.
I mean,
at
like,
least I know I can't
I
get
probably had the
Meridian
least
Silver.
violent falling out with Marge, ultimately, because Mavis kind of took all of the thunder for the yelling portion, but that's...
That's all Mavis to do that.
Yeah.
Well,
but I don't blame her too.
What's it?
She said, yeah, no, she made some mistakes with her words, and,
Who, Mavis or Marge?
No, Marge. She's made her decision, and that's
Yeah.
within her power, I suppose.
Marge always does. It's why I had to walk away from the Valentians at a certain point.
Look,
Because they started just to see me as a monster, so...
I got one thing to say. I gotta apologize to all of you. I should have done more.
I mean, you didn't know what she was gonna be doing. Hindsight is 2020 after all.
Here's the thing. I let her do all that. Because I was not ready to take up any mantle.
I can tell you with certainty that is just who she is.
It is, yeah.
The conversation I had that caused me to really just not respect her anymore solidified the fact that she'll do whatever it takes, even if it means stepping over every person that's ever helped her.
Look, I'm tired of her just using people for whatever fucking deranged goal that she has.
Yeah, that makes too many of us to count.
Originally, whenever I started dating Mel, she was going to use me and then end up throwing away me in the end.
She said she'd throw away Anne, and that was the end of that for me, so...
She also said that she'd kill a kid, so...
That... You know what? We did have this conversation.
Yeah. She said that she killed Malleus's kids, my kid, other people's, if it means that it got what she wanted. It is.
She'll do whatever it takes. Just...
She's definitely changed.
Again,
I struggle to believe that.
She didn't used to be like that. At least not to this extent.
She's always been someone to get wrapped up
She's
in her obsession.
she has always
She just came up. I need to go handle it.
Oh, no, you're fine. The meeting will be pre-recorded, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You and other people's ways.
Yeah.
2 days is when that thing's happening, right? No, 3 days, right?
So, when all this craziness is over, who wants to help me find the thing that Marge was looking for?
3 days.
What thing?
What do you mean?
The thing that me and Willow went to a different plane existence trying to find the path to.
I want to say you got that so bad. I'm trying to get a job at the meat rack, so I can't really go do much of anything other than this, even though.
Like, as much as I'd love to go on some biblically horrifying adventures, I'm also employed soon, so... Questionable. I've got... You know what? Crazy? First job I'll ever have. Look, man, I was a crime lord for...
So was I!
I don't know what you want from me. I dropped out of high school, became a criminal. I don't want...
You got to get to high school.
Well, actually, I could have graduated, but Mavis was a little bit of...
Growing up, well, okay, I lost part of my
a
memory
lot to
growing
handle.
up, and all I remember
I was gonna let her
was
do that
told I was
alone,
human,
so...
getting robbed, family
But you
death,
too.
brother dying, and then joining the
Don't
gang
worry,
because
I get it.
messed with myself.
if it falls on a day I'm free and it's not the worst thing I've ever done in my life, I'll consider it.
Oh no, it's going to be a lot worse than that.
I'm not normal. Well, I had a normal-ish childhood, but with
You know, I've gone through some stuff recently. I don't know.
I had a relatively normal childhood for 10 years.
Oh, you're lucky.
What do you mean lucky? It was only 10 years.
That's dog.
Also, I see a shining
don't
pillar.
remember
I think
what-
LDR is here.
The fucking childhood was.
Yeah.
The streets have been my home for literally forever, so.
I mean, I remember the training, and I remember my training. That's about it. But I mean, you know, there's reasons for that.
Glad you all have storied histories before becoming criminals. That's my claim to fame, was that I was really important for like a year and stopped being important after that.
Did we just lose them?
And nobody knew I was important outside of like a few select people, but I was.
Yeah.
the cold never bothered you. I'm sorry.
You know, I mean, my hand would start to cook, but I could put my hand in there, not feel anything.
Oh, you know, hold on, I got hold on.
You have a metal arm!
Yeah, there you go, I can just kind of like...
Yeah, you can just do that. If I do that, I still lose my skin. I might not feel it, but I can still lose it.
Man, this is what I get for that. Suffering.
Look, my armor is only meant to...
The burnt skin off this hand before, you know, this used to be fucked. Now it's more fucked.
I know, I remember.
Oh, well, now I have to not touch myself with this hand or I'll burn.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm a
Surprisingly not the first time. This is the second time I've had to deal with this, actually, so, you know, I'm just gonna hold it over here. First time was a little more violent.
Do we got a meeting area, or are we just gonna do it here?
I'll just do it here since everybody's here.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
You got like a bottle of water?
I got a flask of water.
Are we sure that's
Hey, is that water? Or
Yes, this one is water. I always keep at least one flask of water on me. Hold on, wait. Yeah, this is the water one. This is the water one.
Is that the right flask? though?
Yes, I just took a
You told me
swig.
one
I
time
just
you
took
had
a
to
swig and it was water.
Or I think you just got water poured on you, Mick.
Is it water?
Yes. Yes, it's water. I took a drink of it.
Mickey, you drink vodka like it is water. That
Hey,
doesn't fucking
whiskey,
tell me
not
anything.
vodka.
You took a drink of water?
Yeah, I drink water.
I think
Throw the
this
flask
place
against your
is
head.
gonna fucking go up in flames. I think it's gonna be snowing.
It's sacrilege for me to drink water, not whiskey.
Miracle. I know. He's like, it's not blood alcohol. It's alcohol blood at this point. Like,
Look.
Oh God!
fucking snowing.
Now I feel more at home.
Nah, I feel happy.
If this is actual snow, I think this is the first time I've ever seen this.
Yeah,
This
same.
is incredibly overstimulating. Oh wait, no, I did. Nope, there was one time where. I
Oh
was
wait, no.
saving that idiot.
I went to an onsen with Meat Rack one time, and it was just like all snow.
There was that one time that. Oh yeah, that was when they took my arm. Would you look at that? Trauma.
I would. Past and gang members that haven't been outside of Saphira, absolutely.
Last Zephyrin we had out there was Hamsky. He started posting on Metagram those animals being cooked.
I mean, that sounds like a Hamsky thing to do. Don't die now.
Yeah, trying. That's not gonna happen. My death will be obnoxiously loud.
I ain't going along with
Make
that.
it quiet.
God, a blaze of glory.
Let's not make it a blaze. I've been through enough of those.
Fair enough.
I'd like to have a thumb skin on my face by the time I die.
You know, if you get hit with an ICBM, it's kind of... You won't have anything left of you when you die.
What counts as an ICBM?
Intercontinental ballistic missile.
ICBM is pretty clear.
Yeah. I mean, like, it could be...
Constitutes for the scale of it.
I mean, it could be anything from, like, napalm to nuclear.
Intercontinental and it's ballistic.
I have a story then. You know Athena, yes, with the Stormbringers.
I believe you.
I've heard
Vaguely.
the name.
I took on one of her full blasts directly. I had to jump on top of her. Would that count?
I don't necessarily know what a
How
full
did
blast
you
from her
hero,
is.
I guess. Congratulations.
How did you not kill her?
And the flooding.
I do remember that. That shit was
Yeah.
a really good way to get out.
Attacking Orlando Soccer at the same time.
Ooh.
I'll be so real, I try and just tune out the apocalyptic events that occur in the city because they never affected me until, like, now.
I mean, I think the flood affected everyone because, you know...
There's so many things. Well, yeah, that one did, but like a lot of the there's zombies like 3 times and they were different. Like, I don't care.
And now there's what is it? There's the Vex. I think I heard something about a hive.
There's cultists.
There's cultists.
There is spawn, whatever they worship.
True, yeah, true.
Yes, in the meeting.
You got that dog in you?
Excuse me.
It's just filthy.
Well, you do, but that's not what we're asking.
Okay, I'm gonna make this as short and simple as I can, because there's not many of you here, and there's not that much to really go over. We're kind of on a timer right now. Recently, we found out of some things that the cult is doing that we need to handle immediately, which will more than likely lead into us going into the bigger part of this war. I don't know when. Could be 3 weeks from now. At least that is what our guess is currently. Based off of what we plan to do, and especially not this next mission, but the following mission after will more than likely be their leeway into trying to make bigger attacks, making themselves even more known. Could lead into them attacking this place, or even more bigger things. So, I suggest within these next 2 to 3 weeks, making sure that you're fully prepared and ready for what's to come. It could be anything. That's why we have all of our mechs done. We kind of pushed them so that we would get them out of the way and have them done before anything else happened.
You know, I was going to say, getting some form of shielding for this place might not be the worst idea.
We do. It's there. We don't know how much they could get into this, or if they have the tech or resources to even get past.
No, frankly, I came into this assuming that they were going to be, like, you know, just like guys in armor, and nope, they have trucks and shoulder-mounted cannons and
creatures.
Creatures.
I'm right here.
You're not with them.
You're a creature, man. I don't know how to tell you.
Creature too.
I'm right here.
Part human, part creature.
We're all creatures, all right?
I don't need to tell you again.
Yeah.
You became a creature.
What do you mean he became? He was born Russian. He's always been a creature.
No.
Who? Oh.
Well, technically I was born this way. It's just whatever I had within me was dormant and decided to stay that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But on topic, I do have plans set up on different places we need to hit within the island. I will go over that once we get more closer to that time, whenever that may come. I do have a specific group of people, though, in the end, whenever we go and invade the castle and the main structure of the island. I would actually, funny enough, all three of you are here, but I'd like all three of you to at least be there at the end.
Missed my chance to go to actual war in the past. I guess is now good as any.
I mean, everybody here is...
It's similar enough, man. It's fucked up creatures in a castle instead of a city.
I mostly need the three of you there for me for guarding. To make sure that nobody were to come up and try and do anything, since I will be on the field with you in the end.
Of course.
There's one thing I can do, it's that.
As for you, Yark, I consider your task here, since it'll be much more known, and we'll probably will have you be a bit more free roam. I'm going to need you to see if you could use your abilities to sense something that they might have. That
I see.
one being a person and a possible aberrant, and two, something else that we speculate that they might be working on.
I see. So you need me to get into somewhere to see if something is even there, or scope out the area.
You can sense anomalies much more better than most any person can, so I trust your judgment on what could be there. And I believe if it has to do with what I think it is, which is firearms and a possible gate, then I trust your judgment in that. And that's
I
the
see.
problem that we have to handle immediately, and make sure that it does not open. Because if it opens, it's exactly as I said at the beginning, if it opens, we're all doomed, we're all fucked. And then you have to find a way to close it. But then that makes that task so much more harder than what it needs to be. So I think it's much more better that we try and get it as quickly as we can.
While we're just here, remind me again, these things have a weakness, right? What is it?
If you're talking about aberrants, it's fire. That's most of their
That's simple
weakness.
enough. Good old
We have other stuff
criminal
too,
activity helping
but
me
it
out
is
again.
much more harder trying to get those resources without having to go into the farms yourself and looking for that resource. Which I will not put anybody through. I've already been there.
I honestly, no, like a glass bottle full of kerosene sounds really fine to me.
I could see if I can make a flamethrower attachment for the mags.
I was going to suggest that.
Yeah. I'll work on that.
Furthermore, the next two missions, at least that we have lined up, is a mission to get rid of the second cult base that is still around. That has a ritual within it to get rid of a entity. I don't know what'll happen, but I guess now I can make this more known. The last time it happened, I had a bit of inner problems.
Hmm.
This led into others around me being pulled into a mindscape. So there's a possible chance that with this second mission, others will probably be pulled in, but it has to be those that are willing to go.
Sounds funky.
And it's never not.
Yes.
I just wish it was. It's the simple
This
pain of just
ritual
shooting each other.
extermination as well is to get rid of one of the other cult leaders.
Hmm.
And I guess that I can make this known now. Both of them were free roaming in my head, trying to cause problems. Which is why I have this circlet.
Yeah.
Now you just need to charge them rent.
We got rid of one recently, so that is a success on our end. Very big one that we needed, but getting rid of the second one will probably be even more difficult as I'm still dealing with a lot of problems.
Hmm.
They seem to be trying to cause me headaches or a form of pressure and trying to bypass whatever protections is set up with the circlet, which makes this even more difficult.
I understood very little of that. Alright.
Mind
top of
shit.
that, our hopefully last mission will pertain into us going deep into a cave somewhere to remove another entity. The one that we believe is the god that they worshipped, or that they worship, that is attached to our world, our material plane. Our goal is to try and basically remove whatever influence they have in this place, whatever structure, anything of the sorts, remove it in hopes that it'll remove them entirely from our plane of existence.
Hmm.
Which will be a very big one on our end if we can do this successfully.
Well, that one sounds like it's going to be a bit difficult.
It will be. We've had scouts looking for the location, and from what we've been told so far, it's quite dangerous. Though we aren't too sure what lies ahead. Other than it being really deep down within caves, possible catacombs.
Hmm.
Sigil on his cloak. But if you would prefer to send him
Well, I mean, you know, we got to do what we got to do.
Of course.
Of course we can.
There will be a day I stop hearing those fucking words, I swear to God.
I fucking doubt it.
I'm gonna throw you in a river.
Other than that, there's not much else that I have to relay. It's just mostly making sure that all of you are kept up to date and making sure that you are getting all of your stuff prepared in the meantime before things hit.
Hmm.
This is also
I don't want to deal with that.
What is the condition of Kepler?
I'm not sure who else will be going, but we plan to go to one of the other outposts that we have nearby to see if we can gather more resources from that area and to possibly relay messages to the others there. But we plan to be around in combat, so we'll still be here
Yeah.
if needed.
I don't think it would be too terribly much of a bad idea to see if anything is still within that last base that me and who fucking went on that mission? To see if they're trying to take that base back at all, because we haven't been back there since.
Probably not. Any bases that people have gone to, we've gotten rid of after. Cleaned.
All cool. That's all I'm asking, really. Honestly.
I'll be making my way back to the workshop now.
Other than that, I don't have any. Is there any questions
Just to
concerning?
note, if all these attempts fail, I'll just drag Tanix out to the middle of the place and punch him in the stomach. That will solve our problem.
None that I can really think of. It's pretty much straightforward. I mean, as straightforward as aberration shit can be, you know.
All I gathered from this is go harass some people for a few weeks until they're dead.
Yep.
Pretty much. It's nothing new, really.
Things will more than likely get extremely more high risk from here.
Well, that's just the assumption at this point.
And
It can't just be a normal problem, now can it?
But with things being more active, if people do plan to spend more of their time here, we do obviously have sleeping arrangements, medical area.
I might just take you up on that because it's shitty to live in the city right now.
It is pretty bad. I mean, the only place that's decent right now is the Mirak because of the bubble, but yeah. I don't sleep, so it's fine.
Yeah, you definitely are getting river treatment.
Not the same one you went in, right?
Probably not, no. I don't think that river exists anymore.
Not to put the shameless plug, but if you're a contractor with Guardian, they supply you with an apartment.
Well, I'm not that, so...
Or you could get to live on top of big food.
What?
There is a place on top
Is that like Big Pharma? What do you mean big food?
It's big food for big people. They sell big food.
It's a small eatery within Guardian. It's across the street from the Waffle House.
Well, that's just a terrible business decision. But...
No, you'd be surprised. Their market are the people that can't physically fit in the Waffle House. Look at the size of me.
You know what? That is fair. There's a lot of people who are fucking huge.
Is it common for people to be obscene in this scale? Like, what?
Have you not been to Mirak?
People I surround myself with.
I mean, I have, but like,
You-
it's
there-
still only like 3 people.
They're people...
In-laws are frost giants.
That too.
It's taller than me usually. I'm on the shorter end.
I'm not even gonna try.
You're gonna have to get used to it at some point.
No, I'm not.
Stubborn bastard. You know you are.
Willow, I think you chose the right people for this.
With my guard squad, whenever we're in the heavy parts of the war, I don't know, functioning.
Man. Crazy exterior, I know, but it's masking all of the pain. Anyways. Warlords! You have 2 warlords and that guy.
And a Russian.
2 warlords and that guy. There's a lot to unpack there.
More than enough.
Yeah, more than enough.
If that's how you assign yourself.
Oh,
I guess
God.
warlords is a better term.
Anything else? Any more questions, concerns?
What happened to the fucking... I thought you guys choosing like a team of heads. I don't remember what you said you were gonna do. I don't... That was like months ago.
We were.
Oh, yeah.
The issue
But there would have been more logistical complications using heads
Mm.
that we have learned from previous operations. Start putting heads of each section, there will be more infighting and miscommunication on levels of leadership.
You know what?
Gamer telephone.
That makes sense because we both have experienced that before. So you know, good call.
And I figured if it's just at least.
And you don't have to put a PowerPoint.
That's fine.
And it helps that people don't have to remember who's actually in charge, because people are really good at forgetting.
Yes, they are.
We stand out in crowds.
That does help.
Other than that, I'd say that this meeting is dismissed.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you need me, I stay here. This is where I stay. This is the only safe place I can be without going home and something happening.
I'll be in there and probably nowhere else unless I go to meat rack.
You're not gonna eye up the max.
Oh, I did already.
He's already planning, already scheming.
Of course. I want to put a howitzer on one of them.
I just asked,
All he persists off of is scheming and alcohol.
bring his heavy boy out and about more.
Ooh.
Call him Kepri. He's twice my size, maybe 3 times.
Hell yeah. I'll have to take a look at him.
Last time we
Curious.
brought them out was the Market District calamity. For removing buildings.
Which one was that? Was that the hell portal?
I'm so glad I don't care what the fucking is. I hate this place.
Line of work, you'll see a lot of weird shit. Weirder shit. It's great.
I've been starting to see so many more weird shit.
He is quite a fucking...
To be fair, he was always weird before he was in that line of work.
I caused a international political incident with a single squat.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Oh.
So, in case of any other weirder shit happens, he just throws me at it. Literally.
So is Guardian like... Is it merc work, essentially? Or is it like...
It depends on the capacity that you're looking for. We're middleman for mercs. At one point, we take in contracts, but we make sure the contracts help infrastructure. We don't just take things and just run with it with a client.
Got
it has to benefit the city in some capacity, right?
Understood.
Then we have our actual contractors, which is what Yorick is. Contractors are, if you're on the clock with us, you're representing Guardian. When you're off the clock, you're yourself. It's kind of like how, if you remember the Purple Lotus, how their staff function. When they're working, they represent Lotus. When they're outside of that,
yeah,
you're Mickey.
Yeah.
Unless specified otherwise, we have full-time Guardian personnel.
He's got that dog back in him.
So we have 3 levels of involvement.
Understood.
All 3 get the apartment.
Like how that's the selling point for this group. Is an apartment.
Particularly, we offer the apartments in case you get into hot shit on our contracts and need a place to lay low for a couple days. That's what it is. It's not a permanent residence, but they, more like a safe house.
You know what? That actually sounds...
Guardian has little to no civilian population.
Yeah, no, it's like a... Yeah, it's a prison district.
95% of it roughly is prison.
Yeah.
5% of it is merc housing, things like that. We have a Waffle House to make fun of Meat Rack. That's what it is. Joke is, if Nemesis could have Meat Rack his own Waffle House, I get to have mine.
You know what? That is fair.
How do you say that it's concerning?
Technically, you got 2.
Big food does not count. I don't own that. That was there before I got there. We just
How long has Big Food been there?
10 years.
Okay. That's going to be interesting.
Fucking council.
Why isn't the owner a councilman?
Because he doesn't know how to fucking talk to people.
Where would I go to look more into it? Because I'm curious. Do some research of my own.
I have your contact information to the communication system. I'll just send you it.
Alright, cool.
I do advisory now since I'm technically retired. But you'll still see me around there. Can't really just break ties, you know?
Yeah. Considering. It makes sense.
I can't believe you're actually recruiting like the good part of the Fallen.
The bad part went to the Valentes.
True.
Whatever's going
Except for, Ian, MJ, and what was his name? Was it Sledge?
Judge.
Yes. Judge.
Judge.
Yeah.
Originally Mock and Numpty.
Then there's a weird thing with Casey, Slick, and Jackie.
They haven't been around in a
They weren't
while.
really employed.
Luckily,
We did work together from time to time.
I miss them.
I see the
It's been a while since I've seen them.
Yeah, that sounds like a.
I heard that they were. I think I heard that they were at that LF war thing that happened.
Yeah, last I heard of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's the last time I've seen them.
In a formal capacity, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah.
I've been scribbling the names of people I like. So, if I don't like
It's
them,
okay.
technician knows.
It's okay. I was under contract by LF to be there.
Weird. Anyway,
It was weird.
I bet.
All gets better when this comes to a head.
Oh boy, this is.
This is really the only thing I got running right now. So.
affects things a little different. We're already taking a look at that. We're involving temporarily and formally into it.
Yeah, I've heard they. I think they've attacked the meat rack twice or 3 times by now.
Mega building twice.
Mega building,
They
right.
have a portal there. They have ventured out of those districts respectively, and have also been seen outside of Zafira. We have specialists in our ranks that well acquainted.
I've heard of some of the things that the Vex can do, and it's.
Rough.
Yeah. I haven't gotten to see it.
Protect them or it's compromised.
I'm going to be honest, I think I might be outclassed with them.
Nah, not really. They got a pretty easy weak point if you know how to fire a weapon, or, you know.
I'll be honest with you, Eric. Out of our repertoire, you and I are the best equipped.
You know, it's fair enough.
You don't rely on tech, and neither do I. This might look it. I just wear it to gaslight people.
Hey, it's a good idea.
To be fair, if I wanted...
It's easier to explain shit's tech than magic.
Yeah.
If I wanted to get rid of my tech, all I have to do is just fucking toss my helmet.
Exactly.
The only real bit of significant tech that I have is this guy. This is the only real significant bit of tech that I have. Other than that, it's just like PCBs and Raspberry Pis and all other, like, stuff for repairs and such.
If synths, they're kind of fucked against the Vex. They'd almost be assimilated.
Oh, that's...
Got cybernetics, you gotta remove those.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't lose my arm against the LF.
You know what, let's have LF deal with this situation. I think they got it. They got this one.
I think they lost a fire team, and Cerberus had a couple casualties as well.
Damn.
Holy shit, even these...
Second time Meatrick was attacked, we had Guardian people there. We were mostly assessing. I went outside the bubble. And then the attack happened in the mega building.
Am I going to need to have a constant feed from meat rack now?
No. We have someone for that.
I see. Boom! to be fair, you kind of have like 3 people there at all times.
We have 4 people there at all times.
I'm figuring he's one of them. Who are the other 3?
Charles and Tiberius are also contractors.
Ooh. Oh yeah, those 2 make sense.
If something that is too big for Mithrak to handle, they pass it along to us, and we offer our hand. We try not to step in, but we just like to be informed, you know?
That's fair.
God forbid something leaks out.
Yeah.
At the same time, you don't want Merc fire teams or Corporal fire teams walking down those streets. Who the fuck do you think we are, Kaijin?
Fucking God.
All I know is I just don't want to turn my back and the entirety of the mega building starts trying to register to vote.
What the fuck? Oh, cause of fucking needing licenses and shit under Nemesis, yeah. What a fucking joke.
Oh no, I was talking about the building itself, just like turning into entire...
Its own little mini state.
Well, that's how a mega building is. What's an average population of one, do you know?
True. So yeah, I guess you are right. Yeah. They just
They're almost fully autonomous.
almost, yeah. They're not necessarily recognized as that, I suppose.
No.
Isn't that the experience? Responsibilities piled on one after the other.
Do you miss that week?
No.
Neither do I. Oh, fuck.
That's why I escaped into nothingness for 6 months after we all split up.
Only 6? I took a year.
I just took some time.
In that year, I got attacked by a fucking Wendigo.
I think Marge told me about that. Yeah.
Casey told me about this.
Oh, it might have been Casey.
Why do you think I'm so friendly with Casey? They call me in as a fucking specialist.
Yeah?
Yes.
Profiled.
I am the reason why he got infected to begin with.
Yeah,
I threw that man off a building.
and then they removed him for cannibalism.
Yeah. Yeah. He was a cannibal. So's Yuffie.
Still causing trouble. Just shot at an LF patrol the other week.
Yuffie or Casey?
Yuffie.
It doesn't surprise me.
We arrested her once because Nemesis needed it done. We just kinda let her fucking go and just said keep us informed on shit from time to time. Think we care.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
Stop her if I had stuck around.
The prison populations have been fucked for a while at that time.
Ugh.
And Yuffie was a small fish compared to the people we wanted to bring in.
It's like Big Brother, like Father or something.
Yeah.
Nemesis has his own enforcers and he couldn't be fucked to do so. And it was in Market where we had jurisdiction. McKay lets us roam about there. And instead of going to McKay, he went to us. So we had to go to McKay. Why do I get the shit the end of the stick?
I've been hugged by that man. And it took everything in me not to pull my gun and shoot myself. It took everything in me not to shoot myself. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna interrupt their conversation. Hey, Willow. Explain to Mickey my relationship with your partner.
I don't think I want to. I had to.
I think he once told me that I was damaged goods.
You are.
Party that we went to last Friday. I don't think I want to.
You know,
He calls me his knight in shining armor and his darling.
I've heard him say it. I've heard him say it. He calls me a vagabond.
kinda fits.
Darling, my darling, something's wrong. And then I looked at everybody else and I'm like, there he goes.
There's drama, there's tea, and it's spicy. That's how this motherfucker talks to me.
Yeah.
Yes. Smell Aiden buying the fucking staff.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Very different version of that name in my head.
You know, LF kept trying to ask me questions of stuff in relation to Mel, and I said, I don't know what to tell you. I'm off fighting a war right now. I don't care.
Shoving a stick up the proverbial ass of LF is wonderful, and you should continue to do so. I'm totally not biased in any way. There's no reason I would hold a grudge.
Allegedly.
Nah, not a chance that I would hold a grudge, you know? There's no way.
Ah, well, karma comes for all.
You know I have one of their beacons. To just summon my own drones.
I have one too, actually, to summon a bubble shield.
Two of them kind of work for me sometimes.
Like, way at the beginning when they showed up, I just, like, managed to steal one of them. Like, just an entire one of them.
Huh.
To this day, I still don't know why they originally hunted me.
You were just in the wrong place.
Probably. You usually are in the wrong place.
That's how we met.
That's what I gathered, at least. We showed up to investigate where they were, and you were just there. So...
No, I was trying to lead them away from the base.
You were still there.
Well, you did a good job, so...
The only mission I did, two things I did, was I fought Technician at one point, and he told me to stay out of it.
I heard about that. That came across my desk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of my
Anyways.
labors are in relation to a shitty pirate, so you know?
Oh, you too?
I am somewhat co-workers with Nautilus, one of the newer units. He was the one fronting the LF efforts against the Balkle.
Oh, he
Mm.
caused the rift that I have in here to open, and then caused...
Foreman was kind of there as well, but he was more of like a messenger.
Mm.
Or technician for us.
I think I've only ever really... I mean, I probably have seen the others, but the only one that I really know of is Trick. It's the only one that I really know of.
I don't know Trick, I only know, Nautilus Foreman Technician, and the one lady with the cloak, like the robe.
And he was stupid, because
I don't know if I've seen him.
That's it.
tried to fist fight me, and then I shot him, and he died for it.
I want to say Mary. I don't know why.
I'm not gonna actually fist
I might
fight
be
a
wrong.
robot to death. I did that once, and it was a mistake.
I know.
I had one arm.
I think it was maybe a couple weekends ago. Trick showed up at Meat Rack, and I was that was awkward because our last interaction that we had.
I saw Trick at Meat Rack once, and I
The last interaction that I had with Trick before he showed up was not a pleasant one, so it wasn't.
I mean, there's only one interaction I've ever needed to have with Trick, and it was him killing Judge. So
That.
That's how Judge died.
yeah.
Yeah.
I changed my mind on LF.
What do you think? What do you think?
LF was dealing with my nuisances for me. I have to lift a fucking finger. Now one of the Valentes I thought had potential was killed by them. No.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years at that point, and they just started killing people.
Is that what the hammer? Is the hammer that Trick has? Is that Judge's?
I don't think it's his, but it's a.
He's definitely doing it to. It pisses me off every time he has it.
He has a partial judge. He knows what he did. Yeah.
Not only that, he's also manipulated Skipper, so.
So, newsflash, LF fucking sucks.
See, I'm gonna be honest with you, up until this point, I was kind of letting them slide. Reason being is, anyone that was opposing my people, they took care of.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kind of just went separate ways. We never tried anything, right? Better that way, cleaner that way. Guardian and LF, butting heads would cause a war. Breaks.
Yeah.
Shit, we don't want that.
Yeah.
And,
It's okay. It's okay. When I get a chance, I'll send them another message.
Hey, do you want to
Squat
add
on them, will
an
you?
attachment? You know, you send them a piece of my mind in the form of a pipe.
Let's just say it was a message that the other LF boss sent me on. Also proved that I'm better than any fucking corporate PMC who thinks they're all hot shit.
Again. If we go against LF, they have Nautilus. Nautilus is like a copy of myself when it comes to strategy and things.
I'm at my limit with level 5s. I cannot
don't know what the fuck that means.
against a level 5. So. Oh, they have levels. They only respond to threats with like things that would be they're not gonna send their strongest guys to go wipe out, you know, the random fucking idiot who poked the bear.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
They have this like leveling system where if you kill enough of the like, you know, weak guys, they send stronger guys.
I wonder what level they'd consider me. It's definitely not high enough.
I want to break their levels.
I want to break their fucking system.
I don't know what you can do, but probably I think it goes up to maybe 6 or 7.
It can be very annoying and very
Also, Mickey, all they have to do is send out one of their companion bots and you'll be dead instantly.
Actually, no, I do know. Companion bots are level 4. I think someone said that before.
Into my
Right.
huge avert form, and I'm pretty sure I walked up to him.
I've seen them on motorcycles with machine guns. As I was on the field alongside them, I was, yeah.
Hello, doing RP and shit. Shooting the shit with a bunch of people.
I'm surprised they haven't sent out a horde of the flurry bots.
Everybody that looks like him is.
Oh god, what?
They're 5s.
What's Trick?
There's like the big. They're bounty hunters. They don't have levels.
Okay, well.
Bounty hunters are a special case because only the ones that they're contracted can actually fight them.
It's called
I might have a loophole to get Trick.
I fought Trick.
No. This is what I'm... Hear me out. The Guardian bounty system was originally designed to become the one and only bounty system in Zephyria. Other corporations have theirs. Guardian can continue pushing for that, start assimilating the others, and if Trick does not hop on that system and takes a contract with someone, all of Guardian can go after him. And that's the full-time employees.
The bounty hunters down. Save me and a few friends some headaches.
Now,
You know,
they get assimilated under us and they're forced to take only our contract.
Yeah.
Please, I want their fucking technology.
I feel like I was pretty quiet about their contract.
Because their bounty system is connected to whatever shields them. So here's how it works. They must take a contract, and the only ones that only ones who can actually damage them are the ones that they're contracted.
Complicated than that, because from my understanding, contractors, the guys before they take the the bounty are immune to everything. But after they take a bounty, they can be killed by other guys. It just, the bounty hunters can willingly activate that barrier against other people. But if you jump them, they'll take it.
Yeah, I know. I did.
You can still manipulate them.
I did 1v1
I
trick for a
and I had
while.
a guy just throw him off the train. that was the end of that.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
So.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I did fight with Trick, and he wasn't invincible. Like if he didn't teleport away, he would have been destroyed then and there.
They just have no, they have no desire to, there's no reason for them to fight anyone else, ultimately.
So I've been told some very inaccurate information.
With a contractor,
Maybe just not complete information.
A distinction. It's arbitrary for no reason. But LF theoretically has the technology to isolate damage and just entirely avoid it. They just don't use it for whatever reason.
Well, to be fair, their entire thing is data manipulation, if I understand everything correctly. They turn everything into data.
Then why don't they just make all of their units unkillable?
Fun?
It's either some arbitrary
Costly for resource.
It could be.
It's gotta be expensive, but then why don't the bounty hunters
Just a contingent of the main corporation.
Protected forever? Just be their execution.
This could be an assignment and only allowed a certain amount of resources.
I guess. It's obtuse for no reason, in my opinion, but it makes
Definitely would be interesting.
Logistics would have limits then. Some capacity.
You'd think, yeah. Because, I mean,
would be an interesting topic.
If I had something like that, I would never not use it, you know?
Oh, yeah. I'd also just be a the contractors don't take damage before they've selected a target. Just be a contractor and never select a target, be unkillable,
That's some pussy shit, though.
You see,
Exactly.
that's
Fucking exactly.
That is what Trick is doing right now. He's pissing everyone off, and he knows that no one can do shit about it.
Not a damn thing people can do about it, yeah.
He is a piece of shit.
He is in possession of a illegally acquired body, and the owner wants it back. Hell, we didn't even want it back. We just needed a fucking DNA sample.
I know, Willie, you were saying you brought up the first thing that you did, but I'm pretty sure I know the second thing that with LF was when we went and got Zeke. That's where I thought Trick.
He loves just showing up whenever.
They're just funny little guys. Hey, Trick killed Judge. He needs to die.
That I've done that I don't think I should speak about because of the people present.
Closed lips.
If it's illegal shit, that's crazy. I'm retired.
That's crazy. He is a retired man, yeah.
Supposedly.
He knows. He knows what we've done. He's done. He's done the things that we've done.
Fair enough, but still.
I do more shit than what you have done.
He ain't got a leg to stand on.
Yeah. Well, I've had my share of dealing with LF over the past year, and yeah, no, he shows up fucking everywhere. dancing.
I mean, I guess he's not necessarily doing anything that I wouldn't, but also I fucking...
He's just showing up to gloat that he is winning. That's all it is.
Yeah.
We need to throw him off another train.
We need to throw him into a pit of acid.
Stone him to death.
Find a volcano.
Or trap him in a state where he's conscious the entire time with Invincible. So he's forced to watch the passage of time.
Yeah, trap him in a box where he can't teleport out that shit, but he also can't leave. Like,
I mean, it'd be effective. Killing him will just send him back.
Look, if we can figure out anything, that'll help my situation greatly. Because I am in part of 2 different groups dealing with this asshole. And it's for unrelated shit. I don't know why.
Well, I can tell you that killing your bounty hunter gives you part of a sequence. Don't know what the sequence does. Haven't gotten that far.
what are they got? A fucking ARG? What?
Do I need to like throw something into like something to stab?
This is empirical from at least one other person, so.
You know, there were a couple of us at Meat Rec one day just talking about installing Bonsai Buddy into their systems.
If it's, I mean, theoretically, they can't just come back forever. They're, you know,
You'd think.
resources to do that are required.
Yeah.
Now that being said,
Well,
they probably have plenty because of the position they've just taken, but
I know Foreman came back. But it seems like if he comes back, I'm going to have to leave another fucking present on their doorstep.
take care of yourself, okay?
A lot of presents need to be left on their fucking doorsteps.
That's all I can really ask, I guess.
Headed out.
I'm still fucking sick, so
Headed to rest then.
yeah.
Have a good night.
I know I need to start gathering my supplies if I'm going on my kind of mission.
If I need to work on flamethrower attachments for the mechs, I need to start that.
Also, I have a feeling while we...
Using council code. We gotta stop talking. I gotta go.
Actually rest.
We're being too unhinged at this point.
I weaponized our rules against the other councilmen. Why I was untouchable.
You see, we need to stop talking like this or we'll accidentally take over Saphira. How evil are we?
If Trick targets you again, make noise and make sure you're outside of industrial. That means that LF is operating in other districts without communicating to the other councilmen.
Oh. Wow.
LF goes in hot water.
I'll keep that in mind.
Do it enough times, it becomes an actual thing that we can hit them with.
Alright. It's good to know.
I'll be around.
I will too.
Make them forced to do something to you, Trick.
I might go to Meat Rack tomorrow. I don't know yet, but we'll see. For now, I need to go work out weapons.
You're a jerk on these two.
Oh, God, lots of fucked up shit's happening. Oh, you know what? I should probably go grab one of the computers. Fuck it. I don't give a shit about running on the paths. I'll run on the fucking grass all I want. What am I doing? That one has a bunch of shit on it. That one's inoperable. Well, not inoperable. Not being used. Oh shit, do I got a mouse anyway? Wireless. I'll check the tech bay. Let's see. Oh, here's one. You know what? Take an image of the... All right. Let's see here. Oh, get it all. Ah, fuck. I need a ladder. There's it all. No, I was just taking a picture of the mechs. I needed a ladder to get up high enough. I was probably gonna put it in 3D modeling software and figure all the dimensions and shit out for the weaponry that way. How you feeling? Well, you know, other than what I can see.
Wish I could say well.
I mean, I think we all could, but, you know.
Through something else, not just this.
Yeah.
Something I thought I moved past.
Well, I mean, you take care of yourself. Don't.
Yeah,
I know I'm not the best person to be saying that, because I don't, but. I just gotta practice what I preach, that's all.
You know, I understand. That's kind of all I did back in the day was.
Hey,
preach,
not just you. I was right there along with you, speaking my shit and doing the opposite.
Yeah, I know. I think a lot of what I did went unnoticed, even to you all. And a lot of work for morale and the like.
I mean, hey, we've made it through. So, what you did for morale worked.
Barely.
It worked long enough for all of us to get to a point where we could go.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. There were just so many times where that's the best.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find somewhere to lay down.
Dorms are right here, so.
Yeah. Good luck with this.
Yeah. You get rest, you get better.
I've gotten better.
You get more better.
In more ways than one.
Worried because he's got that shit in him. Fuck. Before I get back in there, I need to go get the schematics for the mech. Hmm. Transfer. Also, transfer the picture over too. Ooh. Bit gassy right now. No, I didn't see anything. And that is where Mickey will be. Working and working and not sleeping and working and working. I'm headed over here to see if anybody else is still in. And just in case if somebody walks past that, I would like to come back visible and then let them see Mickey not sleeping. All right, I'm invisible.
You know what's crazy? Macho just went looking to tell you to respawn, so
It's fine. She'll learn. Let her have her fun.
Christ.
How's it going?
The map's not big. She'll learn eventually.
What? I had to do things to make it seem like Mickey's doing things.
Yeah, and then I went to go look for you because I'm like, oh shit, I need to go let him know.
It's fucking Scooby-Doo ring around the rosy head ass.
I'm the only one who is like, oh, hey, I'm going to go do a thing, and then dips.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got a year and a half of RP to catch up on. So
It's all shit.
Hang on.
Well, like I'm aware of it, but like
better.
I gotta do the RP now. So
yeah.
That is an I, right? That's not a lowercase L. I'm saying that right. I hope.
Into going back up. So you're coming in at a good time. I'd like to say. Give it a couple weeks and then it'll be pretty healthy around here.
I think I showed up at kind of like a lower.
A midpoint.
Yeah, midpoint. Yeah.
You're towards the end of the plateau. Is what I'd say.
Yeah.
Where I started dropping. Because that's just how it is with Metaverse, especially how it functions in real time. Is
cool.
that it's fucking weighted.
It's entirely
right?
seasonal based on people.
Oh yeah.
That too, and a lot of the time you gotta remember, Metaverse role players, they get hit really hard with seasonal depression. Like it's really noticeable. So that's where we had that drop.
I felt it because I did fuck all for like November to January. So.
I mean, I was the same way. I couldn't facilitate my own shit for a couple months there. I just couldn't. I couldn't be fucked too. Plus, I work full time and everything, so it's like it's tricky for me too sometimes. But
yeah.
Give it like the end of this month. Things are gonna be popping the fuck off. People are gonna be in better
I already know
moods.
that because I've got stuff that's going to be popping off personally. So.
I'm starting my shit up next week. So.
I mean, I'm trying to get into doing more with Meat Rack, so that's going good.
That's good.
Personally, I'm taking a break from Meat Rack. It's been a lot of like when I did a lot of political RP, I felt like I had to go to Meat Rack out of obligation. So now I'm trying to do that less and show up when I want to. You know,
That's
when
fair.
I want to, not when like my characters should be here.
I mean, to be fair, I do the same thing. I disappear for weeks.
If I start role playing like as an obligation, I take a break from the project.
Sit in the gym and
downright.
Yeah.
It feels it's a hobby. I should be wanting to do this, not.
That was season 1 of Gang for all of the fallen leadership for so long.
I've heard.
Again, I have
Oh.
as this character that can kind of just like show up and chill, but like even then, I don't know anybody, and I don't really care to like.
I think that's the superpower for your character. It's just
Not quite, but I'm close.
Yeah, because you just come around and just fuck around.
I do. I do.
That's-
fuck around. I don't. Like, well, like,
That's how I started out when bringing back Mickey.
Shit, but they don't go to Meat Rack anymore, so like I don't care.
Yeah. Or you
Like, I
just be
show
friends
up,
with
I
me.
chat
No
with
one would
Butch.
start shit. It's great.
Yeah, I
True.
show up, I talk to Butch. Like, I'll have conversations with Marge even if the character doesn't necessarily agree with her, because it's social roleplay and I don't want to be an ass. Like,
I'll be an ass.
well, like I will be an ass, but like, it's
No,
also
I
just
know
not
what
with
you
the
mean.
energy.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I try to match energies. So like if the player for interactions is putting that amount of energy into it, I try to match it.
Yeah.
So
I just don't
I
know
didn't tell you the
enough
last
people to
time Geldir has ever been, has even been in the same room with Marge after she's turned to a moth. Like Geldir has not seen her.
Mickey doesn't know that yet.
Yeah,
He's-
Geldir doesn't know that, except that something happened to her.
Surprisingly, Mickey has seen her. She was at Meat Rack, but he didn't know, so he just walked past.
I think I might have had a similar thing. Like I walked by and I wouldn't have recognized her.
He did not recognize her at all.
My boy stopped going to Aquarium because the Aquarium people pissed him off.
I've never been to the Aquarium.
So the owners of Aquarium are his like future kids, because he's fucking their mom, right?
I'm fucking your mom, shit lips.
I'm fucking your mom.
And there was a time that I said, "Hey, I gotta perform a magic ritual because that's what this boy does. He does magic, but it's not like the D&D magic. It's like shamanism and shit. Like I need these actual like witchcraft ingredients."
Yeah.
Aquarium, owned by a witch. We sell magic ingredients, magic items. Cool. I show up. I got my shopping list. I'm like, this is gonna be great RP. I got Sean Hoff as Charles with me because I'm gonna teach him about this stuff. We're gonna get these ingredients. I give the list to the person behind the desk. They leave. They come back and went, "Yeah, we can't get you any of this." And I went, "Why the fuck not? Aren't you a magic shop for witches?" And I went, "Yeah, but none of the stuff you want has mana in it, so we don't carry it." I went, "Okay, can I put out a request for it?" "No, because they're too mundane." And I went, "Okay. Fuck you guys, we're going. We're gonna go grab this stuff then." I went to Geldir's actual daughter's place, who's a witch, and she just did the, "Oh yeah, I got this stuff."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have it. You need oak leaves? You need willow branches? Yeah, sure, fuck it, I got it.
Those are their components. Not everything has to have mana in it for it to be magical.
Why did they need to be like, oh well, it has to have
Holy
this
fuck,
specific
dude,
thing in
when
it for
that
it to
lobby
be witchy?
ended and Twix respawned and she's in the spawn box and I immediately just grabbed her by the throat and went, "You're coming with me."
You're coming with me.
And I bullied her for like 10 minutes about it. So I hold it over their heads in character now. About that. And then they sold the staff of Yggdrasil at the auction. Thank God Adam bought it. I immediately messaged Leone to buy it. I messaged Demichi as the guardsman unit to try and buy it, but don't compete with Aiden. Because what they were selling was extremely blasphemous, and at the time they didn't rewrite it yet, but they mentioned it was from the Anders family's vault, which is like Shanrock and Lulu stuff.
Yeah.
And they didn't really talk about that. So it was just kind of like Shan and Lulu were kind of like, or Shan was kind of like doing like, hey, why you do this? Why do this? So now like, oh wait, no, it didn't come from the vault. It's from the other side of the family, but still, it's a part of Yggdrasil that they're just selling, and allows you to traverse the 9 realms along Yggdrasil.
Goddamn. I
I'm
know.
gonna be pissed about that.
There was one thing that I saw. I think I was lurking in Lone's stream. There was one thing I saw that I really wanted. It was a sword.
Same.
It started at 300,000, and I would have been like, oh, fuck, okay, well, that's not something I could ever get.
Yeah.
Mickey's net worth right now is like 56,000 credits.
Jesus.
My net worth exists all in this item.
It is an expensive fucking...
You want to know what my boy here, the ex-councilman's net worth is? I couldn't be fucked to tell you I don't buy things. Nor do I care about money. I don't know. I like in and out of character. I can't tell you.
Again, like, I'm not a wealthy person, so I'm not gonna be, throwing fun, fancy shit on the model. That's my take.
I just need to get
All I
like
know is
an
that-
upgrade for this guy.
All I know is that between
At some point.
Meat Rack and whatever fuck Jack is paying him, Yark is paid very well.
Technically, Mickey could ask Willow for money.
Yeah.
Because Mickey is Willow's guard, but Mickey doesn't ask Willow for money because fuck that.
Yeah.
Just so we can both prepare for.
Oh yeah, those auctions get fucking ridiculous. And if Mickey went to one of those auctions, it would be for people to just socialize. He wouldn't buy anything. He wouldn't be able to buy anything. Unless something in there was like 1,000 credits max that it went up to. But it'd be like a fucking roll of toilet paper or some bullshit.
Hey, don't suffer brain death. We can't have that.
No.
She suffered like too many times now.
Again, that's a lot to unpack.
It is a lot to unpack.
I think
Yeah,
last...
yeah, I've had a few of them, or I've had many of them, and
You want to meet my exes?
How do I respond to that?
There's no response to it. It's a what the fuck.
G nice.
Hit you with the what the fuck because that's not the that's just not the situation for it. But like,
That's how some people have reacted. Just what the fuck.
I know. I'm trying to be, like sensitive and nice about it because I care
Reacted
about
to,
it.
huh?
Not be an ass about it.
Right, what now? What's going on? Huh?
You missed some very potent conversation between us.
Oh. Was it
Potential brain death.
Was it while the three of us were just talking shit, just like shooting the shit about random bullshit?
Started, but no, it's when
Yeah, dude, that was kind of funny that they were having like a really, it looked like they were having like a really deep conversation, and the three chuckle fucks were just being chuckle fucks.
That's usually how it goes with my social RP. It's usually somebody else in the distance. If you overhear them, they're like having this serious, like, my family died conversation, and it's just us like dicks.
It wasn't even, like, the thing is, it wasn't really serious. It was just a lot of like recollection and like.
It was more serious than what we were talking about.
It was more serious than you guys were, sure, but it wasn't something that I needed to go like. If it was more.
It wasn't private.
Yeah. I felt like the energy was better to discuss stuff like that there, because, it's all about reminiscence, and you two chuckle fucks are here. So.
Yeah. He's been trying to get her to think about,
Things.
past gang stuff, yeah. Because I realized today there's one person she still doesn't remember. there's a few people she still doesn't even remember at all.
Ooh.
Like, yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Still.
The not so subtle. There's still a few people missing, but you know.
True.
Yep.
Fucking, oh god. What's her name? 19's character. K19.
M.
She was back. I know that.
Yeah.
I was there when she got rescued because I was part of that and wanted nothing to do with it because Adam Smasher is there. But
Who was playing Smasher at the time?
Probably Casey? Yeah.
Oh, it was
Todd.
That was-
Todd.
so-
Casey.
That was the, yeah.
yeah, no, like, I was 2 train cars back, saw him, went, alright, I'm done.
Alright, fuck that!
That's the Smasher that went to Meat Rack and put a donut in Trin. That's also the Smasher that showed up at council meetings.
No, that, yeah.
Todd does
Those contracts under the council for us to use him, technically.
Todd does some good
Then
work.
Invisible Macho got to hear me monologue, so it's...
Did you say monologue or monologue? No, I'm being honest with you. Which one did you say? Okay.
I was gonna say though, Mickey could technically ask Willow for money, because he's her guard, but he doesn't.
Yeah. Willow said that she would be willing to pay. We just said nope.
Yeah, I know. He's just like, yeah, but I don't feel like it's a job because it's just something that I would already do anyway.
It hasn't crossed my mind in or out of character to ask for payment for this.
Y'all are getting paid?
One person.
Y'all are getting paid.
It hasn't crossed my mind because I'm just like, not even like.
I was asked by
It's more
like
like a
my
week I could do
goddaughter to like help out with her
But again,
dad's
I
like
think
girlfriend's
it's
problems.
It's the
Yeah.
tonality of like what's going on.
I mean, it's
feel
just,
weird to be like, oh, by the way,
it's
I
just
feel
something that
super,
Mickey
like,
would
touching
already have done.
Can you pay me?
Yeah.
You should say that talks for like me, honestly. I think it might be better. Like come up to me and then Willow,
But
who's
you're a
suffering
weird
from like
freak
brain
creature.
death. I can get freakier.
You
Wait,
look
which
human.
talks? The
My
money
mouth
talks?
functions like a hydraulic press.
He was standing outside when we were having our conversation.
Yeah, I didn't know, by the way. As soon as I heard that, I was just like,
So here's the thing. I intentionally made sure I was far enough away that I didn't hear your guys' conversation. I just want to be like visibly present. So I have no clue, in or out of character, what y'all have said until after you left. I heard Willow talk, and it sounded like she said Geldir, but she was saying something different. But that's how far away I was. I couldn't even make out what was being said properly. So I walked up, and then I hear her saying shit, and Geldir just kind of did the, oh, I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave her be. I'm gonna let her digest what the fuck she's saying.
All he had for context was, he said, I'm going to be there this time, and I went, that makes 2 of us, and just walked out of the building.
Yep. That's it. That's it.
Which, what the fuck?
Yeah?
No, that's just like how do you as Geldir parse that after whatever just happened? The like.
What they said same as you, so that you're gonna be around.
Yeah.
If I get and like fucking like feels like I'm in like a season 3 of Digimon, you're gonna be next to me. That's how I interpreted it.
Oh wait, I'm not in RP anymore. I can lean back in
I'm
my
not
chair.
gonna lie, whenever we had that moment where we both stopped talking
Oh.
and we looked at each other and there's just silence, I'm like, I feel like something's gonna happen. I'm nervous now. I'm shaking in my boots.
There's
I
a
think
snake
okay,
in my boot.
I had plans, but nothing's too extreme yet. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Though
You
I don't
had
know if anybody
plans?
knows. I've had plans since Ravenholm Matcha.
Oh my god.
You've just given me an avenue.
Oh god.
I know you guys want to cook, but I'm a demon, so.
My cooking is gonna
I don't
happen
know if anybody noticed.
mostly
I
after
kept
Mickey
snapping
dies.
my head off into the distance
I
and muttering to myself.
Yeah, I think I noticed. I do that a lot too, but that's just
too
me.
many schizos that like I just let it slide. Like I hate to be like that, but like I'm trying to think of a character that Gildir is like friends with that doesn't have fucking issues right now. And I'm having a really hard time because the answer so far right now is he's not even a friend and it's fucking Mickey.
He's got a lot of issues.
Let's put it this way, Yarick. Where do we fucking start? Where do we fucking start?
There's not an easy place to start because
Exactly.
there's so much.
Bro. There's nowhere to start.
Exactly. Okay, another one is McKay's adopted daughter who was a small child who got mutated into a ghoul. There's that one, which we already know the deal with that one.
Yep.
There's Malleus McKay, which we know the deal with that one. Let's see. There's Charles Shaw, who's actively being, like, ghoulified by my hand.
Yeah.
Not actively, but, what are some others?
Hamsky's like, well...
He's not a friend, but he's too stressed.
Yeah.
Tiberius is an alien, and that's having issues and is being hunted by the Vex currently.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Tannis
Actually, Mickey heard about that
is targeting the Vex currently. Gilder's daughter has a deity invading her mind. Aiden is turning into like a weird
Oh my
amalgam, but still
God!
trying to be a druid at the same time. Dude, I got nobody.
Oh my God. All that Aiden stuff.
Has his wife.
Oron Anders has a deity known as Splinter invading her mind and erasing her personality as we speak.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Erlen.
Dude.
I thought you meant
Oh, no, I did. No, I did.
So is it both of them?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's two separate situations going on there.
Oh no.
And Gilder's got his own issues. He's just really good at masking them.
Same with Mickey.
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah, Gildir hates talking normally.
Masking them for years.
Yeah, he's been talking normally for like 2-3 years. He's not supposed to do that. He was never meant to do that. He's just been putting on a face.
Fucking, he doesn't get a Keyblade when he dies, Ion.
Not
I'm sorry, what you just fucking said?
Someone in my chat is like, look, we already know he gets a Keyblade when he dies. Talking about Mickey.
I fucking hate that.
I know he's not getting a fucking Keyblade. All season 1 of games.
Time for me to extract the fucking cloud model so we can just fucking type in shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you won't escape it.
I did hear that.
I didn't. All of season 1, there was NS and Incog. All of season 1 were like, we're getting you a Keyblade, and I'm like, I will kill you with it.
Standing there, and there's silence.
It'll be the only people I kill with, and then throw it the fuck away.
And waiting for you. I wasn't going to do it.
Okay. I thought something was gonna happen because I was like, what the fuck is happening?
No.
Oh.
Actually, you guys want to hear how Gildir was?
I intentionally wasn't armed with my firearm today.
So what? Huh?
You want to hear what Gildir's supposed to sound like without the mask?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Like, so he's putting on the appearance, right?
Mm.
So as you guys know, I have a 13-page Ghoul doc on an overlay right here of Icelandic and reconstructed Old Norse phrases, in case I forget any of them.
Oh.
But, you know, you incorporate that, you start adding the accent where you trill your R's. So instead of saying, like, Yarick, it's Yarik. You know, stuff like that. Then you can start emphasizing the first syllable of the name, so Yarik, not Yarik. Then you start talking with a growl. So I have a growl and a voice mod. So I'm talking like this the entire fucking time. Fucking sucks. You don't do it for a while.
You and Charles, man.
I sound like Virginia Slims. Where do the fuck you think you got it?
I know.
I'm gonna be honest.
You too.
It's great. It's great. You just gotta watch not to talk when you inhale, cause it's painful.
Yeah.
Then you start slowing down more and more. Then cut out words you don't need. You don't need conjoining. So instead of saying don't, you can still do not. Don't add consonants.
but you cut out words.
Pretty sure.
What you need or what need.
Yeah.
You good turns into Vidir Got. Hello turns into Halir or Halard. Am I okay? A gate developed. It's wonderful. How are you? If you're a councilman, what Sigirthu? You're not. Where's you fair?
And then you turn on the voice mod and add that in there.
Hell yeah.
There was a point in time that I used to be able to have a conversation with only saying 6 words. Now I'm over here looking at you saying that's pussy shit. What fucking hell do
That's,
hunters do?
that's
Like,
pussy
dude,
shit.
You're wrong.
He's been in Zafira for far too long.
Ironically, because I was also tuned into like a different conversation, especially during the beginning half of that, I just like, you would say things, and because I'm not trying to listen to you, and the voicing, and just everything going on, and Ishu being shitters, like,
It does take a
what
bit to
you
get
said
used
is
to me
just
too.
gone.
Yeah. It does take a bit to get used to what I say.
I would just hear like, proper nouns pop out, and I'd be like, oh, he's talking about something.
Yeah. That's where like the using very little words came into play for a big time. Is that I tried to emphasize words that are easy to hear with the voice mod. So if I say a full sentence at like normal talking speed, you're probably gonna lose it. But if I just said pussy shit, you'd get that.
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
get that. Great.
You missed, by the way. Willow did also have she had a monologue, but she was more vocal. I guess, well, you were too.
I mean, I say monologue, I was just talking to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss doing monologues for my characters. I have no place to do them anymore.
It's a bit I've started doing. It doesn't need to make sense on my characters anymore. I just want to do them. Because then I can voice thoughts that are only in my head that'll never show up anyways.
Right.
I occasionally do that.
Last time I monologued, I started a disruptive.
You know?
I was looking at a statue of an old friend and I went, you were right, I'm gonna fucking kill them all.
Am I making the right choices here?
Was that a
We're succeeding, boys.
Yeah, I was looking at Jackal. I'm like, you were right,
You
I'm
can
not
erase
like them.
only one of them from the image and still be making the right choice.
Why
I'm
do
just
I try
saying.
to act like them?
Yeah.
You don't have to delete the kids.
The team members came in, heard me say that, and just went, you know what, I'm just gonna leave you to it. He leaves. They don't realize I'm in security comms. I hear him go, yeah, hey guys, Gelier's crashing out in like the memorial hall. What the fuck do we do?
What the fuck?
I forgot I'm not in full body, but oh well.
Also, I'll probably try and... I don't know whenever you'd want to have the talk, but I'll probably try and plan it at least some week before the war actually happens, but that's because of certain reasons I can't say for spoilers.
Just saying, I got a nice
you know,
Star Spangled 10mm. I can end the war right now.
True. All of us could end the war right now.
It's just here, it's expected at this point.
Huh?
I'll say this. I'm going to be doing something either on the 14th or the 21st.
Don't worry, I can come prepared too.
It's going to be one of the two. So.
The ending is probably
Here, you know what? We can do this better. I got 4570. The only federal government you can trust.
Oh my god, I want, I so badly in character want to get Dead Man's Tale for Mickey.
Ooh, yeah.
I found a bunch of I found files with a bunch of Destiny stuff, like sounds and models and shit, and Dead Man's Tale is one of them. I want the skin that turns it with the white and like the behemoth on the side of it, because that's the one that I used in Destiny. It's my favorite skin of it. So good. Also, nice.
Yeah, these guns are all ripped from Fallout 76.
Ooh! I thought it looked familiar.
I might
Why don't you shoot him?
There it goes. Oh, I also see that you're able to do. Hold on. You're able to do this as well. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, the two-handed systems. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Beaming me in the fucking eyes, bro. It was bright.
Ooh. I need to turn off my. Was it bright? I have something brighter.
Collided with my face.
I have the power of the sun.
Yeah, hold on, man. Let me go. Avatars.
Oh my god.
Willow before she turns to anything. Everything's
Oh,
okay.
season 1 Willow.
Sort of.
Oh, are y'all doing that? Ew.
Ooh.
Switching to this.
My first model is so bad. It's so bad.
We're gonna what?
Server processing. You'll get it.
He's trying to fish a really old.
Oh, there we go.
It'll-
Oh, all right, fine.
The Sims NPC.
Look how big his feet fucking were.
Or alternatively, Pepe Gang and Pepe Gang, but it works. As written in my model uploads.
Mm.
We'll be in the fallen color.
I'm gonna make you guys feel better.
Oh my god, that model. Oh my god.
So, to let you know, Gilder is like 6 years old of a character. This is the first outfit he was ever put in.
Oh.
Originally, he was meant to just be a drinking model.
Mm. How old is this fucking model? Hold on, let me figure it out.
And it digivolved into this as the next.
This is the never original out.
I just remember watching
2022.
Someone stream Purple Lotus one day. Geldir walks in and they're like, I don't understand what the fuck this man's saying.
Yeah, no. The first time I ever went into the Purple Lotus, it was when they were doing the Club VGL days, right?
I remember this
And
model.
during those days, I came in, I was talking to them, and it was the funniest thing, because I came in, and they're like, are there any weapons on can we get some more people up front? Sir, you're not a threat, are you? At this time, I'm not talking. I'm like being non-verbal, but like, you know, I'm shaking my head and shit because I'm trying not to talk at the time. Like I had the voice mod set up and everything, but I was just watching it, right? They let me in, but I had like a security like watching me for probably like the first 2 sessions I went to.
Why?
Apparently, I was just imposing. Like I wasn't breaking rules, but I alerted staff to that degree. And then, 6 months later, I became a contractor for the Lotus. I was doing missions.
Nice. I was gonna say, someone in my chat was like, you end the war by killing Willow, but then we're all thrown into the far realms.
That's fine.
That's
fine.
You know?
That's totally what we're trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Look,
is it?
Hate to break it to you.
Hate to break it.
Thrown into the far realms, just stick close to Yark, he'll figure a way
Listen,
out.
I thought that's how the metaverse works. You solve you get a solution to an arc by replacing it with another problem, and therefore you make the next arc.
Yeah.
Therefore the story progresses.
The point of the war is to not set the bomb off.
This would turn into fucking Stranger Things. Season 5, whatever.
There's 5 seasons of Stranger Things? I thought there was only 1.
What?
There's 5 fucking seasons.
How the fuck did they make 5? How did they milk it that far?
You know?
They just did. But you know what? They did it fantastically.
All I know about Stranger Things is the fucking ice cream shop.
Their ice cream, like the Stranger Things ice cream that's actually sold in stores, is not bad. They got some good flavors.
There's ice cream now? I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking scream.
It's Scoops Ahoy.
Also, Kev, Matcha fucked up today.
Oh.
Oh.
What do you
She
mean?
told me she didn't watch Doom yet. For you guys to understand, I just spent $120 on Dune-related products today.
I think-
bought the Ultimate Edition pre-order of Dune Awakening. I don't care if it's shitty or not.
Mhm.
And I just bought the entire Dune bundle in Fortnite.
I think I should not speak.
I spent $400, but on other things.
For you.
My Arrakis, my desert.
Because I may or may
You
not
better play that. You better
have
play
not
that game
seen
with the
Dune at all.
popcorn bucket.
I need to,
I'm a
though.
hero model, by the way, with the Dune popcorn bucket.
Of course.
Terrible. Lovely.
I used to just go around different instances and just sit there just eating popcorn.
That's great.
I know.
Woo! Machi and I, we're not alone! There's someone in my chat who also hasn't seen Dune.
Bro.
Also not alone because I've consumed literally zero Doom media.
Yeah.
We're breaking this man's brain right now.
Dude, I watched all 3 movies. I haven't watched a TV show yet, but I've read the 3 books. Look.
You haven't seen it
You
either.
understand Dune?
I'm
You
looking.
understand everything about Warhammer.
That is. Surprisingly, I don't know how I can believe that.
The Dune books based a lot of science fiction. Because then an 80s movie came out, and then like once you start watching like the Dune stuff, it starts to line up because there was Dune and there were Starship Troopers, or at least the book. You know, things like that. Like it all started like lining up, and you could see the genre actually form. Because it was like Dune and Star Trek. Dune, Star Trek, Star Wars were like the 3 at the time, and then it just branched out.
Yeah.
Dune was the more political stuff, where you got like all the different factions, and the duchies, and all that shit, like an intergalactic war and everything. That's where you get more like the Warhammer shit from.
Yeah. I should end my stream, probably. We've been sitting here for like 2 hours, I think. Let me go do that real quick. Woo!
Another thing to go to.
Woo! Alright, I'm gonna end stream. I don't know how long we were sitting here, but I know that I got hit into this spawn box at like 140 something, I think. So I think I've been shooting the shit on stream for long enough. So yeah, a nice 3-hour stream. A lot of that is in the box, but hey, I like having fun, you know. Yeah. So that'll do it for me. Bye-bye.